What's going on, guys? Welcome back. My name is Jaden. It's been a couple of days again, and that's just because we've been working on some stuff for you guys. But basically what I wanted to do today is touch base with you guys just to show you where the website is at. Because right now, as you can probably see from the thumbnail and probably the headline, we're getting consistent sales on leadcamping.com, which is really cool. So compared to a week ago or a couple of weeks ago, basically we had a product that just really wasn't converting the traffic that it was getting from Facebook. But right now, because we've changed the product, and I'll just pull them up for comparison. Basically, we started with this one here, the 4-in-1 emergency survival bracelet, and we changed it to the Eco Orb Light, and that was just because it was getting more sales on AliExpress. And this has allowed us to get more conversions. So as you can see up here, back on my homepage, over on the right hand side here, you can see my sales of the past few days. So I started running this brand new product, I believe it was just the start of this week, which would have been this day here. The next day I made my first sale, which was really cool. Second day I made another sale, which was, I think it had 3 products in the one sale. So that's why that one is converting a bit higher. And then this last one here was today, where it's another $20 in the account. So overall here you can see the 39 and 92 cents from all of these sales with the brand new product. Which brings all of our sales up to almost $100. So this store just by itself has almost made $100, which is pretty cool. And it's interesting for you guys to kind of see the whole process from start to finish, have a product that wasn't doing so well in the beginning to now where we're getting consistent sales every day. And this is kind of the first step in setting up one of these stores. Well, obviously you got to set up the store and get your first sale, but getting these consistent sales is where we can then launch into the next stage, which is really marketing and growing the lifetime value of our customers, because right now it's just the one purchase. But because we're also collecting them on our email list, we can remarket back to them, sell them more products over the lifetime of them interacting with our store, which is just going to increase the value of our store. So what I wanted to do today is just to kind of break down some of the statistics. For some reason there were some bugs with actually tracking some of these sales stats a couple of days ago, but right now it's fixed. So what we're going to do is just go through some of the stats, and the stats that we can go through, just so you guys have a bit of an idea of what's happening in this store as we kind of move forward and start growing this a bit more. So yeah guys, as you can see, we've got $20 in sales here. That was from 2 orders, I believe. Let's just check this one here. Yeah, so these are all of the orders that we've got. As you can see, I haven't fulfilled them yet, but I'll go through and do that in just a moment. So Monday was one sale, just the one product. Tuesday was, I think they had 3 products in their order. Yeah, so 3 of the Eco Orb Lights, and that was paid. Just coming through, the next one, it just looks like the one product again. And then this one here, I believe it was just the 2. Yep, so just the 2. So straight away it's telling me that the upsell product probably isn't working as well as I would have liked. So what we'll do in the next video is start testing different upsell products, just so we can start increasing the value of each of these orders coming through our store. So yeah guys, with that in mind, we've basically got, I think it's, yeah, 5 sales there. What we're gonna do is jump over to Facebook so you can see the ad campaigns and see the amount spent and some of the conversions here. Now, as I kind of mentioned before, there was some bugs with this one. So as you can see, we've got the 2 purchases here and 1 purchase up here, but basically it wasn't tracking for the first 2 purchases, which means the numbers on this webpage is kind of out of whack, and I don't know where those 2 purchases are actually attributed to. As you can see, I've got my budget a bit above the $5 per day per ad set. But that's just because I did have those 2 sales, but I didn't know where it came from. So I just thought, let's just increase it and see what happens. So that brought my orders today up to 3, which is all of the orders that you're seeing over here. So all of these values are just for that 1 purchase. So what I want to do is quickly just run through how much these actually cost me and how much we're making per conversion. So what I'm going to have to do is just bring up the calculator, because obviously these numbers weren't tracking the first 2 purchases. Basically just back on campaigns, we've got lead camping right here, and we've spent $76.41. So 76.41 divided by, so it was 5 sales there. So at the moment we've paid $15.22. All right, so I've just created a new Google sheet right here. And basically what I'm gonna do is just put down some of these numbers. Maybe lead camping results. All right, so cost per conversion, I'll probably just change that so it's all spelled out. So cost per conversion right now, we're paying $15.22 to get a conversion, 10.22. Now I just want to grab the average conversion value by adding these up and then dividing it back into itself. So $4.99. Again, guys, if you set up Facebook the right way to start off with, this should all be tracked for you. But at the moment, it did miss those 2 sales, which is going to throw these numbers out of whack. Eventually, we'll have enough sales where it doesn't matter about these stats. But right now, with these limited amount of orders, going through this process and doing it manually will give us a bit of an insight as to where we're at with our spending versus profits. So $4.99 plus the $14.97, $4.99, $9.98. and $4.99. So overall, we've made $39.92 just on this brand new product. So conversions is 5, which means that on average per conversion, we're making about $7.98, 7.98. So basically when we're looking at these numbers here, basically what we want to do is make sure we're making more than we're spending per conversion. So right now we're spending about double to get a conversion. So what we need to do over these next few days is really kind of knuckle down and try to get our conversion value, or our average conversion value, above the cost per conversion. So right now we're paying $15.22. If we can bring that down to about $5, $10 and then bring this average conversion value up, it's gonna make our store a lot more profitable. And again, guys, if you're doing the same type of thing in your store, these numbers aren't all that matter. This just matters for our front end kind of loop. So when customers first kind of interact with our store, this is the front end loop of getting their email address onto our email list, and then we can sell to them more. If we can get this to a break-even point, we'll be doing pretty well, because then any sale, any discounts that we run in the future, any kind of Christmas sales or whatever, that's just gonna push our store into profitability. So I just really wanna get this loop here to a break-even point to start off with. All right, cool. So then one last thing that I want to touch on before I end this video. Again, guys, tomorrow what we're going to be doing is starting to ramp up our actual marketing campaigns. Right now, it's just kind of everything that's on the website. But what we'll do in the next coming videos is kind of start building out our email campaigns to remarket things to our customers, and also just Facebook remarketing and building custom audiences and things like that. Basically, what we want to do is just jump over to Google Analytics. And I just wanted to show you guys the conversion rate here. Let's just go. Yeah, we'll go last 7 days because that's kind of what matters. And as you can see, the conversion rate here is around the 6% mark. Now, in e-commerce, if you get your conversion rate up to about 8%, that's really good. You generally see 4%, so this store right now is performing better than most other stores out there. So yeah, guys, if you've hooked up your store to Google Analytics and you're seeing around between the 4 and 8%, you're doing really well. This just means that you know your average conversion rate, which means you can spend more and kind of expect the same type of results. Right now, as I said, looking at these numbers, we're not really making any money, so I don't really want to increase these ad budgets just yet, especially when I don't really know where the sales are coming from. I know that 2 sales have come from the celebs and 1 has come from the brand, but again, I don't know where to place those other orders that came through yesterday. So what I want to do is kind of wait and see where things end up as customers keep coming back and purchasing more from the store. So yeah, guys, that's kind of gonna wrap it up for this video. I just wanted to give you guys a bit of an idea of where the store's at, because we're kind of in a good place at the moment. As I said to you guys, once we get this store profitable, I'm gonna give it away to one of you guys. So right now we're well on our way to actually getting the store profitable. And as I said, kind of these numbers are starting to line up, but what we need to do is kind of increase the value per customer to make sure this all works out for us in the long run. This isn't even factoring in the price of the product yet, which again brings our profitability way down. So what we need to do is start remarketing to customers and start marketing more things to them, and really just working on getting the lifetime value per customer way up. So yeah, guys, hopefully that all makes sense to you. If you have any questions, leave them down below in the comment section. If you like this video, leave a like. If you're new here, as I said, we're giving away this store once it's profitable, so if you're interested in that, subscribe down below, share it with a friend, do all of that good stuff. And yeah, guys, I'll catch you tomorrow in tomorrow's video where we start actually building out the marketing funnels for this store. Take it easy, guys. Cheers.